Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with my final regular Boxycharm boxes. I don't know which video is going up first, but I actually decided to upgrade to the premium because last month they had the Anastasia Beverly Hills takeover box, which I really wanted and I did end up getting. And then I decided, you know what? I'm gonna wait and see who has the better choice products, and I'm gonna decide from there because I'm not taking in both. I'm actually deciding to cut back on boxes a bit, at least for the foreseeable future. Like, I paused on both my Ipsy and my Ipsy Plus this month, partially because the FabFitFun will be coming in some point this month, but also it's just, I'm getting so much stuff. So I decided to step back a bit, and then when I saw the choices on the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, I'm like, oh, I picked a good month to skip because they did not look good. So I have 2 boxes to unbox, plus talk about the couple of items I had from May. I did not keep either the Mellow Cosmetics lip gloss, I didn't really like the color, or the Dry Bar Hot Toddy Heat Protected Mist. I do love Dry Bar products, but I don't use heat on my hair enough to have something that is just a heat protected spray. I do have one of those 10-in-1 sprays that do like a bunch of other stuff along with be a heat protected. And on the rare occasion I use heat on my hair, those work fine. So the 3 items I had left, I'm sorry that these are very dirty, but I have been using them. They are the Lavish Essential Eye Collection brushes, so just, you know, a set of eye brushes. I've been using the crap out of them. I really enjoy them. I'm not overly fond of the yellow on green aesthetic, I will admit, but at the same time, they're brushes. As long as they put makeup on my eyes properly, I really don't care what they look like. So they've been working out well for me. What was actually my choice product that month was the Murad City Skin Overnight Detox Moisturizer. I do like this. I'm not sure it's worth the $74 price tag. It is one of those that has like the nice pump on it so that, you know, it doesn't hit air, although sometimes these drive me crazy because they are not the most exact products. Like, I can't get exactly the amount I want necessarily using this, so that bugs me a little bit, but it's fine. And near the end, it's not going to suck everything out. You are going to have to open it up and start scooping it out from there. I've dealt with those before, and that's what I've had to do. And finally, the Cab Cosmetics Day to Night palette. Some people had issue with this because it did have a really intense smell to it. Mine had that a little bit. I left it open for a couple of days and it dissipated. Yeah, I can only barely smell it now, and sometimes when that happens, like sometimes that is the product and you probably shouldn't put that on your eyes, but sometimes that is also just like the glue in the packaging, and I think that was the case with this. So, the shadows are, I would classify them as like a B to B minus as far as quality. They are nicely pigmented, but you do have to build some of them up a little bit, like some of the lighter colors you need to build up. The mattes are pretty nice. Overall, it's a pretty solid palette. If I knew, this was something that I will hold on to for now, but if I knew somebody that was just getting into makeup, I might pass this on to them, because not only is it, you know, like a fairly neutral palette with a little bit of the pinky purples over here to play with, it is fairly easy to work with. It's not so intensely pigmented when you first put it on that you can't blend it out or anything like that. Like, I think something like this is serviceable, but not necessarily spectacular. And part of that is just because, like, it's a neutral palette. A neutral palette really has to blow my socks off for me to consider it, you know, amazing. So there is that. Now, I have 2 boxes here. I believe the top one is June. Yes, it is. Alright, so one thing that I had in here that I've since swapped away is the Love Script Wild Lavender Body Wash. I hate lavender. 9 times out of 10, I find lavender to be too intense of a scent. Sometimes if it's mixed in with other things, I can handle it properly. I just used up a lavender shampoo and conditioner that honestly, I wish I had passed on. Like, I could deal with it, but I did not really enjoy the scent. I enjoyed the formula. The formula was really nice, and that's part of why I held on to it, was because I wanted to try their formula. But scent-wise, I'm not a huge lavender fan, so did not keep the body wash. And the rest of this is all makeup, so this was actually a pretty good box. Let's see, first we have, I guess I'll go into my choice product. Ow, stop it. Sorry, my baby chihuahua's on the floor scratching at my leg and it hurts. Let's see, I have the KPD Vegan Beauty Dazzle Stick. This is an eyeshadow stick and it is in the shade Force Field. Now it is very glittery. I don't mind that a bit though. It seems to be like a pink to red duochrome. Now I don't know how well something like this will last on me. Come here. Come here. See, no, you move away from me when I try to pick you up. Gotcha. There, I gotcha. I caught her. I caught her. All right, now settle in. Sorry. This seems to be fairly wet, so that might be a little bit of a problem as far as staying on my oily, super oily eyelids, but I'll give it a try. We'll see. Next is the palette that I really wanted to get, so I'm glad that I didn't buy it in an add-on or anything like that. It is the OPV Beauty OPV Beauty Spotlight Eyeshadow Palette. It's a very jewel toned palette, which I definitely enjoy. So let's see. We'll swatch 3 pretty shimmers and a matte. So 4 shades for you right there, nice and awkwardly swatched. So definitely looks to be a nice selection, and I will try that out. Next, this is something that I probably would have swapped for eventually, so I'm happy that I got it. It is the Touch and Soul Glowdient, #Glowdient makeup palette. It's basically a highlighter palette. I would probably stick to the first 3 as far as highlighters are concerned. Maybe not even that third one. They're pretty dark. That third one might make a pretty like blush topper though, so blush topper, you know, eyeshadow type of thing. But I'm happy that I got it. And finally, for June's box, I have the Luna Magic Vava Pink Lash Primer Base. Actually, probably about to start using this right away because what I was using as a lash primer type product dried up on me a little quicker than I expected. But it is bright pink product, so we shall see how this works with mascara. So that is 1 box down. And now into my final box right here. This one went not super meh, but a little bit meh, and kind of helped push me towards the decision of, yeah, I should switch. First is my choice product, which I am really happy that I got. It is the Ofra Good To Go Mini Deluxe Palette. Now we have the eyeshadows up here, the blush, the bronzer, and the highlighter. And with Ofra products, they all pop out. You can pop them into a magnetic palette. You could swap them around or anything like that. Like, I have some other full-size highlighters and 1 or 2 blushes. If I wanted to pop them into this instead of this, I could totally do that. Let's use this hand and swatch a few of these eyeshadows at least. And of course I could also totally use that bronzer, I believe, as like an eyeshadow, or even the blush, I suppose. But if I remember from initially swatching this, the blush was fairly light. Yeah, they're both, the blush and the bronzer are, I'm sorry about the weird swatch position, on the lighter side, which works fine for me, but if you're much darker than I am, it might not be that great. I am glad that I got this, but it's quite the gimmicky product, let's be honest. This is the Alleyoop Pen Pal 4-in-1 makeup pen. It is in the shade Make a Mauve, which is really just the lip liner in it. Now, I don't know if they still make these pens, but when I was growing up, a lot of us had these giant pen things right here where you could like switch your colors. So you have in here a eyeliner, which you twist to get a little bit of product out because it has this plastic like cover on it. And initially I thought I had to remove that, so I definitely tried to take that off with my teeth. Don't do that. We have what is a brow color right here, and just like supposedly a universally color, but that's pretty damn dark, honestly. Here we have the lip liner. And like a brow highlight type product, which appears to actually be a bit shimmery. So you could just use that to highlight on your face too. Now, as I said, it has like this little bit of plastic around it, so you have to twist out right here the amount that you want. It doesn't go back down, so only twist out what you want. Don't twist out too much. I can't imagine there's too much product in any one of these. What does it say? It doesn't appear to say on the box, so I may look it up and see how much product is in each one of these. Oh no, wait, it is on the front. Net weight is 0.11 ounces or 0.32 grams. I assume that's the weight of all of the products, but maybe not. So I'm excited to use this. Yeah, it's kind of gimmicky, but honestly, it looks pretty fun to me. Sometimes gimmicks can be fun. This I am swapping away. It is the Bella Pierre Cosmetics Liquid Eyeliner in black. I have enough liquid eyeliner. I'm sure this one is fine. I know not everybody likes to get stuff from like Bella Pierre Cosmetics. I've never had a super bad experience with Bella Pierre. It is one of those, what's it called? Private label ones where they buy like at mass market and put the label on it and probably jack up the price a little bit. So as long as you're not paying like full price if you're getting it in a box, I don't typically mind getting them. It's just liquid eyeliner is not really my thing. I'm not somebody that does winged eyeliner because I'm not very good at it. I know if I practiced I would probably get better, but I can never make them even, so I just don't really bother. So liquid eyeliner I feel is a little bit of a waste on me. I'm using up what I have, but I would never purchase another one. So this is getting passed on. It might get thrown in a giveaway. I'm not sure yet. But I know, the reason why I don't want to necessarily throw it in a giveaway is because I know not a lot of people love those type of brands. So this, I'm a little bit side-eyeing, and I'll tell you why. It's not the product itself. This is the Mud Masky Vitamin Infused Eye Serum. It's supposed to reduce dark circles, vitamin boost, feeding, nourishing, firming, and that alone is great. However, I haven't filmed this bag yet, but in my last Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, I got another Mud Masky Eye Serum, and I don't know if they're the same one or if it's like a line. But either way, through no fault of either box, I am super irritated that like the kind of most expensive hero product of both boxes is the same thing. Or something so similar that I may not want to keep both of them anyway. One of these will probably end up in the next giveaway for certain, so. Just because I do like Mud Masky when I get their products, I just don't need two very similar of their products, if not the same. Like I said, I'd have to go look at the other one. And that's kind of one of the things another thing that made me want to kind of cut back on my subscription boxes a bit. It's just that, wow, I got two of basically the same thing. And finally, we have a, how do I say this? Dermalux Cosmetics Outcrease Retinol Trifecta Serum. So, it's a retinol serum, which I have no idea what this is or anything like that. Yeah, I wanted to look at the price real quick. I don't even think I've pulled this out yet. So yeah, it's in a red bottle. For something like retinol, you usually want it to have at least some kind of color to it. AM to PM, apply on cleansed skin, a drop on each cheek, forehead, chin, and under the eyes. So you can use it day and night. I know if you use retinol, you should definitely make sure to be careful of the sun or use sunscreen, however you see fit to do that. If you're like me, you typically just stay out of the sun, period. But yeah, 2 boxes. Overall, neither one of them is particularly bad. But the June was pretty damn good, other than the body wash that I don't even still have. Everything else I'm excited to try. July was definitely the one that kind of made me a little bit... Yeah, it's a serum that I'm happy to try, but I'm not necessarily excited about. I got 2 very similar products and 2 different subscriptions, and that makes me kind of about it. This I'm definitely curious about. I got the liquid liner that I'm definitely not a liquid liner person. And I did get to choose this, and I had been kind of wanting to try it, so. I would say 2, 1 like awesome, 1 good. This would be good if I had only gotten it in 1 box. I'd be much more excited about it. 1 I'm interested to try since it's here, but it's not something I would have picked. And 1, the liquid liner, I really just did not want. So, like I said, that's kind of what tipped me over the edge of wanting to cancel. So, that is it. This will likely be my last Boxycharm box unboxing. Like I said, I'm moving on to premium. If you want reviews on any of these, I can definitely do either a video or just a post on my Instagram. Just let me know. But thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!